Bigfoot, deep in the emerald heart of the Amazon, a place where sunlight struggles to pierce the dense canopy, live creatures that defy imagination. Legends speak of ancient beings, guardians of the forest, moving unseen through the shadows. But on one fateful afternoon, two of these legends were destined to cross paths in a way that would rewrite everything we thought we knew about the wild. Our story begins with an expedition team led by renowned cryptozoologist Dr. Aris Thorne. For years, Thorne had chased whispers of the Mapinguari, the Amazon's own legendary Bigfoot. His team had set up a network of state-of-the-art motion-activated cameras, hoping to catch a glimpse of this elusive creature. For weeks, they found nothing but the usual suspects: jaguars slinking through the undergrowth, playful monkeys, and the vibrant flash of toucans. But then, one camera positioned near a hidden spring captured something truly extraordinary. The footage, when they retrieved it, was shaky, almost dreamlike. It showed a small, hairy figure, no bigger than a human toddler, cautiously approaching the spring. It had large, dark eyes filled with an innocent curiosity, and its movements were a clumsy mix of ape-like grace and youthful awkwardness. It was a baby Bigfoot, a creature of myth, now a living, breathing reality on their screen. The team was ecstatic, but their joy was about to turn to sheer terror. From the murky edges of the spring, another giant of the Amazon emerged. A green anaconda, a serpent of monstrous proportions, slid silently from the water. Its scales shimmered like wet jade, its body thicker than a truck tire. This was a titan, a primeval predator that ruled these waters. Its unblinking eyes fixed on the small, vulnerable creature by the water's edge. The team watched in horror, their hearts pounding. The baby Bigfoot was completely unaware of the colossal danger slithering just feet away. On the screen, the anaconda coiled, its powerful muscles tensing for a strike. It was a scene straight out of a nightmare. The baby Bigfoot, finally sensing the change in the air, turned its head. Its large, innocent eyes met the cold, predatory gaze of the snake. It froze, a tiny, helpless figure in the face of an apex predator. The team held their breath, convinced they were about to witness a brutal act of nature. Dr. Thorne felt his stomach clench. This incredible discovery was about to be extinguished before it could even be understood. But then, the unthinkable happened. The anaconda, poised to strike, paused, its massive head tilted, as if in curiosity. The baby Bigfoot, instead of screaming or running, let out a soft, whimpering coo. It was a sound not of fear, but of distress, like a lost child calling for its mother. It was a sound that seemed to cut through the snake's primal predatory instinct. The giant serpent slowly, incredibly uncoiled. The tension in its body seemed to melt away. What happened next left the entire scientific team utterly speechless. The anaconda lowered its head, its forked tongue flicking out not in aggression, but in a gentle, investigative manner. It nudged the baby Bigfoot softly with the side of its snout. The small creature, instead of flinching away, reached out a tiny furry hand and patted the snake's nose. For a moment that stretched into eternity, these two impossible creatures, a predator and a potential prey, shared a moment of connection that defied all laws of the jungle. The anaconda then did something even more astonishing. It turned its massive body and began to clear a path through the thick underbrush, pushing aside ferns and vines with its immense strength. It then looked back at the baby Bigfoot, a clear and unmistakable invitation. Hesitantly at first, the little creature followed, toddling along behind the giant serpent. The camera recorded them as they disappeared together into the dense green labyrinth of the forest. A colossal snake and a tiny, mythical ape moving as one. The scientific community was thrown into an uproar when Dr. Thorne released the footage. Skeptics cried foul, claiming it was a clever hoax, but the evidence was undeniable. Zoologists and behavioral analysts were baffled. Anacondas are solitary ambush predators. They don't form bonds. They don't guide other creatures. What could explain this behavior? Dr. Thorne proposed a radical theory. He suggested that in the deepest, most untouched parts of the world, a different kind of natural law might exist. Perhaps, he argued, these ancient intelligent creatures possess a level of consciousness and communication we are only beginning to comprehend. Was it possible that the anaconda recognized the baby Bigfoot not as food, but as something else? A fellow guardian of the forest, a lost infant in need of protection. The implications were staggering. It suggested an ecosystem with a hidden layer of social intelligence. A complex web of relationships between species we've always viewed as separate and adversarial. The anaconda wasn't just a mindless eating machine. It was a thinking, feeling, being capable of empathy. And the baby Bigfoot, a creature of folklore, was real, and it was part of this incredible, secret world. This single piece of footage has opened up a whole new frontier of discovery. Expeditions are now being planned not just to find these creatures, but to understand them, to listen to the secret language of the forest they inhabit. The story of the python and the baby Bigfoot is a powerful reminder that the world is still full of wonder, and that nature's greatest secrets are often hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to look with open hearts and open minds. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey today. What do you think happened between these two amazing creatures? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love stories that challenge what you think you know, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. We'll see you next time.